The term sustainability gets thrown around a lot. How big of a role does it play in town transformation?
I think hugely, and I think it will increasingly do so. There is perhaps a very strong focus that is being put on environmental sustainability in the last few years and few decades, in fact. It's really obviously been building over quite a serious amount of time. But I do think this notion about economic sustainability, now that we see some of the economic platforms that had growth only recently beginning to shrink or at least stagnate, is beginning to kind of raise this question, well, what does economic sustainability look like and who's responsible for that and how do we achieve that? Because it is a big destabilizer if most of your populations can't access points of economic sustainability. And I'm not even talking about economic progression. I'm talking about minimum standards of living. So I think economic sustainability is going to become a huge player in time to come. And then the all-important social sustainability. How do we make sure that there's greater levels of inclusion, greater levels of equality, greater levels of social resilience, so that as pace of change come about, that we've got this ability as societies and communities to adapt fast and adapt fast for purposes of sustainability. So I do think that, yes, it's a ambiguous term and in many ways it could be described as hollow phraseology, but I do think the principles or the essence that it represents is increasingly important.